We are living in a period of American history that is very strange. We are all, even those of us in this room, engaged in a massive process of denial.
Every time there is a major crisis, it also becomes a wealth transfer to the top. We saw in 2007, 2008, when the banks got bailed out because of the foreclosure crisis that was definitely man-made, human-made, and wasn't, the invisible hand, as a lot of people like to believe in the economic system. Humans definitely had a hand in it, just like they do in pollution in the environment. In January of 2023, the organization Oxfam released some data about global poverty, including a report that indicated between 2020 and 2022, during the pandemic, the richest 1% had nearly twice as much wealth as the rest of the planet. That's about 7 billion people. In 2020 to 2022, because of things like the CARES Act and the Appropriations Act that we know of, it was the largest transfer of wealth in recorded history. But the U.S. Congressional Budget Office released a report in September of 2022 based on data collected between 1989 and 2019 that clearly showed the top 1% was sharing about a third of all the wealth that we create together. The bottom 50% economically, for 30 years at least in the time frame of that study, were sharing 2% of the wealth, and the top 10% as of 2019 were sharing about 72% of the wealth. Of course, that is much greater the higher you go up to the top as far as the percentages are concerned. So what is that all about? Does someone like Jeff Bezos work 1 billion times harder than you and me? I doubt it. So I think we really need some enlightenment on a grandiose scale when it comes to the economic issues as well.
We need a new renaissance, something for the heart and the mind.
We need to be talking to each other.